My name's Charles, but I go by Charlie. I have hurt a lot of people, my family, my ex-wife, over the years. I had multiple affairs, and my wife actually in 1999 found out about an affair I was having, and she took me back. And I believed at that time, that I could pray all that away, and I could be the guy I need to be. And I did great for a long time, and then little things started happening in my life that I used as an excuse to go back to that. She'd always told me that if I went back to that, she would kick me out and never take me back. Well, that's what's happened. And I do not blame her for doing that. I wish I never would have done that, because my family was everything to me. My ex-wife was everything to me, and I still love her. I do not blame them, and I hurt them so bad. I hurt everybody so bad. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. And so during this time, I have heart disease really bad, and I've had several stents. I probably got 33 or 35. I got several balloons. I went through a lot that way from heart disease. And probably some of it was my worry. Probably some of it was, the hiding behind lies. It probably got to me too. And in April of 2015, I had a major heart attack. I'd had several heart attacks before that, and because I still hadn't had my family back or my ex-wife back, I was renting. I didn't have much. I asked the Lord. I said, Lord, please, next time I have the heart attack, please just take me. I don't want to go back to the hospital. And I don't like the pain, because it's been horrible pain. So take me without any pain. Well, that didn't happen. So I went back. When I knew I was having a heart attack, I went back to where I was renting the apartment. And I sat back in my chair. And I was in horrible pain. And I thought, I can't go back to the hospital again. So I took a couple of sleeping pills to make me relax. And I woke up about 2 or 3 days later in the hospital. They put another stent in me, and they ballooned another one. And then they released me. So I went back to the apartment, and still was kind of depressed about everything. Why did somebody find me? And it wasn't that I was trying to commit suicide. It was just the fact that I was giving up. About 2 nights later, I started having some real pain, and I wasn't doing anything to cause it. I actually laid down, and my pain started coming back, and I knew what it was. I've been there several times. So I calmly got up. I didn't want to call an ambulance. Didn't want anybody to find me. I calmly got up. I got in my vehicle, and I drove to Joplin, Missouri, which was about 22 or 3 miles to the hospital myself, because I didn't want to wake anybody up. I just didn't want to disturb anybody. I went back into the hospital, and literally then, I don't remember anything for several days. I do remember one evening, this would have been April 29th of 2015, a lot of people came into my room and was seeing me. They came in, people were holding my hand, my grandkids came in, even my ex-wife. I didn't understand. I thought, wow, this is pretty neat. Well, what they'd been told was that if I made it through the next 2 days, I might live. I probably would live. But they didn't think, my doctor and everybody felt like I wasn't going to live. So everybody came to say goodbye. At 2:47 on April 30th, I died, literally, physically died. I was dead for 3 minutes. The miracle to this story is that the nurse on call was, the nurse on call, my nurse that was in charge of me in ICU, she came out, and she happened to walk in the room where I was at, and she was able to see me, the flat line, and to see me, and this is what's interesting to me, my eyes popped wide open, and my right arm went up. Because she was able to see that, she was able to call a code blue immediately. If she'd only seen one of those two, and this is what she told my kids, if she'd only seen one of those two, she would have had to call for the code blue to get okayed. That would have taken at least 2 more minutes. This is what she told my family, so I probably wouldn't be here today. The next morning, they flew me in a plane to a hospital in St. Louis, Missouri, and I got better. And I had a defib put in me, a defibrillator. I've been asked by several people, do I remember those 3 minutes? And I want to say, boy, I'd love to, but I don't. I don't know whether I blocked it out or whether it's where I was just supposed to be. But I know this. This nurse told my kids, you can believe in one or two things here. You can believe either in good karma or you can believe in divine intervention. There's no doubt in my mind what it was, no doubt. So, because of that, I understand God's love and miracles better than ever. I have a responsibility now to my family, to everybody around me, to people I don't even know, to people who are not Christians, to be able to be a light to them. I have a new life, and I'm not worried about today or tomorrow or whatever. God's going to do what He's going to do with me, and I just thank Him for loving me and not giving up on me.